Okay, good morning, everyone. This is Karl F. Rose, recording live from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Sunday, February 27th, 2021. And I'm going to try and make this podcast short, but we'll see. First, let me put on my music. Okay, good morning, everyone. This is Karl F. Rose, recording live from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Sunday, February 27th, 2022. And just want to talk a little bit about the Ukraine situation. Yesterday, I did a TikTok, and I was explaining why I think that all this happened and why when Trump stepped out of the White House and how things are working and actually what's going on with why Putin did what he did regarding Bill Gates and all that. But that was the more optimistic view, which I still hold, because I think that Putin is actually knocking out a lot of the bioweapons, because Bill Gates has said that another pandemic is coming along, and nobody needs that. He's the world's most evil person, and Putin's actually doing a good thing, contrary to what the regular news is saying. But so now let's talk about what happens if things just get really ugly. And Trump had said late yesterday that this whole situation could ignite all of Europe. If that happens, if Trump is correct on that, on his prediction, then then it'll be a mess that I don't think we'll ever be able to dig out of. Whether or not it goes nuclear, even if it doesn't, the ramifications are just going to be just horrible. Economies, the global economy will crash, and that's part of the plan too. But there's two ways. The economy is going to crash, but either it's going to crash in a good way or a bad way. The bad way is going to be the way that the evil people want, the one world currency and the one world religion and all that. That's kind of the Satan world view. But the good guys kind of want more of a not the reset, because that's what they're fighting, but a revaluation of all currencies, including the U.S. dollar. So everything will be revalued, because all the countries are broke. Every country has been just printing money out of control, and the good guys want to just go back to the have everything backed by gold and silver, like it was. That was probably the one thing that Nixon did that I did not like, when he took us off the gold standard in 72 or 73 or something like that. That was the one thing that just really bugged me about Nixon. Other than that, I thought he was a good president, contrary to what many people think. I have much more to say about him, but that's for a future podcast. But that's what the good guys are trying to do. The good guys are trying to get the currency where it's backed, with solid foundation. Right now, all the countries are just printing money out of thin air, and all money is worthless. And so, and this is what their plan was anyway. So that way they can have everybody under the same currency, and that's not the way to go. That way and this is all about control, just like the the jabs and the pokes and the masks and all that. It's all control. So, but if this thing gets out of hand, it'll be ugly, and nukes could be used. And this is what I'm thinking about, with Creepy Joe, or Joe asleep at the wheel. Him talking about a dark winter. If there's things going off and they get the power grid and that, and this is for whatever country, including the United States, yeah, it'll be a real dark winter. It's going to be cold. There'll be no power. There'll be no nothing, no food, no nothing. So hopefully it doesn't get that way, but it could. I'm still thinking that Putin knocked out the biochemical labs in Ukraine, not hitting the civilians and that sort of thing. And I think he's putting this, he's basically shutting Bill Gates down, because somebody needs to. And I guess because Biden obviously won't. So if it has to come down to Putin shutting down Bill Gates, then I guess that's just the way it goes, and it's just going to be pretty ugly for a while. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Anyway, well, that's it. We will talk to you later next week sometime, and I'm going to put on my music here. Okay, well, that's it for this week, and we will talk to you next week, and hopefully we're not radioactive. Talk to you later.